Well, I think we've got everybody here. We can get started. I'll begin this meeting at 5:31. And let's see. So will the clerk please call the roll?
Yes. Commissioner Little?
Here.
Desmond?
Here.
Frost?
Here.
Lully?
Here.
Jones?
Here.
Liebig?
Here.
Thank you. We have a quorum.
Excellent. Thank you very
Hello.
much.
Hello, this is Don Lockhart. I've joined the meeting as well.
Okay, great. Well, Commissioner Desmond, will you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
Yes. So if you're able to, please stand and join me in the pledge. Begin. I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of
of
the United States of
America,
America,
and
to the republic
for
for which
which
it
it
stands,
stands,
one nation,
one nation under
under
God,
God,
under God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
with
liberty,
liberty and justice for all.
justice for all.
Right. Thank you. This meeting of the Local Agency Formation Commission is cablecast live on Metro Cable 14, the Local Government Affairs channel on Comcast Consolidated Communications and AT&T UVerse. This meeting is closed captioned and live streamed at metro14live.saccounty.net. Today's meeting will be repeated Saturday, February 6th at 2 p.m. and Sunday, February 7th at 9 a.m. on channel 14. Clerk, do we have an announcement about COVID?
Yes, we do. Thank you. In compliance with the directives of the county, state, and Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, this meeting is live streamed and closed to the public. Temporary procedures are subject to change pursuant to guidelines related to social distancing and minimizing person-to-person contact. To make a verbal comment at today's meeting, dial 916-875-2500 and follow the prompts to be placed in the queue for a specific agenda item or off-agenda matter. When the chair opens public comment for a specific agenda item or off-agenda matter, callers will be transferred from the queue into the meeting to make a verbal comment. Written comments are always accepted. Send your email comment to boardclerk@saccounty.net. Your comment will be routed to the commission and filed in the record. Thank you.
Do we have anyone in the queue for public comment at this point?
No, we do not.
Okay. All right. Madam Clerk, will you read the first item, please?
The first item is the consent calendar, items 1 through 3.
Mr. Chair, this is Commissioner Jones. I so move consent.
Do we have a second?
Second, Commissioner Liebig.
Okay. We have a motion by Commissioner Jones and seconded by Commissioner Liebig. All those in favor, please say aye.
For the telecommunication votes, it needs to be by roll call vote.
Okay.
And
All
this
right.
is Deanne Gillick. I'm General Counsel
Hi.
to the LAFCO
Okay.
Commission. Just want to say hello to everyone as well.
Hello. Welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for keeping me on tap.
Yeah, roll call. So if the clerk can help us with
Okay.
that. Great.
Will the clerk call the roll, please?
Yes. Commissioner Lowley,
Aye.
Liebig,
Aye.
Jones,
Aye.
Frost, and Little,
Aye.
and Desmond.
Aye.
Thank you. All in favor.
Wonderful. All right. Will the clerk please read the next item?
Next item is item number 4, Chair and Vice Chair appointments for the calendar year of 2021.
Has everybody?
I would like to.
Oh, just real quickly, members of the commission, you have the report before you. This is a rotation established by the commission previously. I'm happy to answer any questions. Otherwise, the commission can merely make the appointments and we're done.
So move for nominating public member as chair and special district member Commissioner J. Jones, and vice chair by Frost.
We have a second?
Second.
Second.
Seconded by Member Desmond. All those in favor?
We have to do a roll
Oh,
call.
roll call, sorry.
That's
okay.
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 Commissioner
please do the
Jones.
roll.
Aye.
Liebig,
Aye.
Lowly,
Aye.
Frost,
Aye.
Desmond,
Aye.
Little.
Aye.
Thank you. All in favor.
All right, well, thank you. Our next item, please.
Number 5, the Sacramento Suburban Water District Final Municipal Service Review and Sphere of Influence Update.
Mr. Lockhart?
Yes, thank you. Real quickly, this item was presented to your commission in November as a draft. At that time, after commission review and comments, we worked with staff at Sac Suburban Water District to get some clarification of their budget questions, budget distribution, as well as efforts towards I apologize, I'm getting a lot of feedback on here. As well as the efforts to coordinate regionally groundwater management north of the river. Both of those points of detail are attached to your staff report this evening. There's no other changes. We've received no comments from any agencies or the public on this matter. Recommend receive and file.
All right. Well, do we need to vote on this, or is it just to receive and file?
I would suggest that if you just receive and file with a statement of ayes, you'd be okay. We don't have a resolution necessary.
Okay.
Wonderful. Next item is item number 6, the Sacramento Regional County Sanitation District Proposed Sphere of Influence Amendment.
Okay, this item before you is not a project. It's not an application. It's a request from the Sacramento Regional County Sanitation District. It's a matter of housekeeping on the part of the commission. Regional San has a proposal for increasing efficiencies of their regional wastewater treatment operations by diverting some flows that are treated water into the Sacramento River, and instead going overland with recycled water, commonly called purple pipe. So what we have in our what your commission has is a policy which generally discourages, does not prohibit, but generally discourages the concurrent processing of a sphere of influence and an annexation application at the same time. Part of the rationale behind this is that, generally speaking, if you're dealing with a land use interest such as a city, there's many more moving parts, and there's the need for more clarification to make that threshold question of growth for the commission to consider. Hence the preference to take the sphere first and then proceed as timing warrants for any subsequent annexations. In this case, you have regional sanitation, which is not has no land use authority. They're an independent special district that responds to the demands of growth from that result from local land use jurisdictional changes, either be by the county or any of the 7 cities, 5 of which are served by regional san. So this request is essentially to allow the expenditure of public resources to be made most efficiently by allowing the regional san to proceed with a formal application that is both the municipal service review necessary for a sphere of influence amendment, as well as a plan for services necessary to support an annexation, both of which will be, there will be a finance plan also submitted that supports the proposal, and a key component is that it doesn't shift costs to those who may not benefit from the use. So that the end users here through contracts with Regional SAN would be the ones paying to bring the infrastructure, which would be solely for distribution of recycled water, down to the affected area. The area is south of the city of Elk Grove. There's a portion of the city of Elk Grove's sphere of influence within this area. The Regional SAN staff has been in ongoing consultations with the city of Elk Grove to make sure that they're not doing anything, nobody's stepping on anybody's toes. City of Elk Grove has indicated they have no objection to the proposal. I want to be clear that the boundary as proposed for this project, which is referred to as the Harvest Water Project, uses Highway 99 as its easterly boundary. There's some confusion to perhaps on by some members of the public. The city of Elk Grove is working on a project on the east side of Highway 99, commonly referred to as a sports complex on Grant Line Road. That application is pending for submittal. I believe the city council has authorized submittal by staff to your commission. And it is a separate and distinct proposal that is not reliant upon or participating in the proposed Harvest Water program. So I would recommend that your commission provide direction to staff to allow me to inform the district that a concurrent processing is in the public interest of efficiency of resources, and to allow that process to proceed. We do have staff and consultants available for answering any of your questions from Regional SAN. With that, I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Does anyone have any questions?
Chairperson Little, this is
Yes.
Commissioner Jones. And thank you very much. I would like to move staff's recommendation that we consider the SOI and amendment concurrently. And that is our specific issue tonight. Would Regional SAN be able to tell us at this time what the range and capacity for recycled water delivery would be in this system once it's completed?
We do have their staff available. I do know that that's the sort of detail that will be addressed in the subsequent municipal service review, and more specifically in the plan for services, when we really will dig into the nuts and bolts of the proposal. But perhaps staff can provide some feedback there.
Commissioner,
Regional SAN staff available?
Commissioner, you made a motion, is that correct?
Yes, I did. I made the motion, and then I had
Would somebody second it?
I'll second that. This is Commissioner Liebig.
Thank you.
Is Regional SAN staff available on the phone?
Diane, you're muted.
Yes, Don, I think I'm going to turn this over to Dave Richardson. There were some questions that came in, and I think some of what Dave was prepared to address is something to do much related to Commissioner Jones's question about boundaries and the quantities of delivery of recycled water. So Dave Richardson is from Woodard and Curran and is the consultant that's supporting Regional SAN in our effort. So Dave, if you don't mind, I'll let you run with a little bit of what you had planned to present tonight.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dave. Thank you, Chair Little and all commissioners. Commissioner Jones, we are planning a total delivery of 32,500 acre feet per year for agricultural irrigation. We do have a water right that would allow us an additional 18,000 acre feet for habitat conservation lands and habitat enhancement. We do plan to use a portion of that water for providing during the winter, fall, and spring for sandhill crane habitat. So that's an idea of the magnitude in terms of acre feet. It's flow rates approximately 70 million gallons a day during the summertime.
Thank you, Mr. Richardson. I understand we'll get a lot more detail later. I am just, I'm very pleased to see such a large recycle project happening in our county. It's been a long time coming, and I'm looking forward to fruition of this project. Thank you, Mr. Richardson.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions?
We also have a member of the public for public comment.
Okay. And please.
If the clerk of the board could, is she still there?
Yes.
Okay.
Please start with your public comment.
Thank you, commissioners. For the record, my name is Suzanne Pecci, and I submitted the comment letter to you without knowledge that the hand-drawn map that was submitted as an attachment for the expansion of the boundaries of regional SAN did not in fact include the area to the east of 99 in the Omochuni-Hartnell Water District. So I am glad to hear, as a resident of Omochuni-Hartnell Water District, that these are two separate and distinct projects, and that this waiver of the concurrence of sphere of influence and annexation actions do not in fact impact that area. So going forward with respect to potential expansion of regional SAN into this small area adjacent to the Elk Grove sphere of influence sports complex industrial area annex, I really do look forward then to outreach and engagement that would be provided to all of us residents in the Omochuni-Hartnell Water District as they proposed in their letter. And we do have concerns that we feel need to be addressed if in fact the expansion of the purple pipe recycled water is to come into the district. As an ag-res owner, there are several hundreds of us, maybe thousands in the district that rely on groundwater as our sole source of water, and we want to understand the implications of adding recycled water to our water supply, and with respect to recycled water and the use of our water and impact on the operation of our domestic wells. So with that, I am, again, I want to say that I am heartened that these projects are not one, and that I do look forward to this future conversation that we'll be having, hopefully with Omochuni-Hartnell Water District, where this project and recycled water has never been a topic of discussion, and any of the agencies that are involved in what appears to be a public-private partnership in involving water. So thank you again for your time.
Thank you for your comments. Do we have any other public comments?
Have any more verbal public comment?
All right, if we do not have any further comments, we have a motion, and I believe we had a second. Was that correct? Motion by Member Jones and seconded by Member Liebig. Is that right? All right. Will the clerk call the roll, please?
Yes. Commissioner Jones?
Aye.
Liebig?
Aye.
Lilly?
Aye.
Frost?
Aye.
Desmond?
Aye.
And our chair, Commissioner Little?
Aye.
Thank you. All in favor?
Okay. Well, we don't have any other items. Are there any announcements or anything to
Thank you very much, all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Chairperson Little, this is
Yes.
Commissioner Jones, and 2 items. First, I would like to welcome our first-time members, Sean Lololi and Rich Desmond. Welcome aboard. Glad to have all of your resources available for all of us to move forward on orderly development here. And a little note, an aside, I have been reelected to the Board of Directors for Cal LAFCO, so I will be continuing to represent our central region within that statewide association. And
Excellent.
I'd like to thank the board for all their support in those efforts.
Well, congratulations to you. Thank you.
Chair, this is Deanne Gillick again, and I know I said hello earlier, but just wanted to introduce myself again with Sloan Sakai, with Nancy Miller. Some new members, I welcome you. And for those new members, if you have any questions regarding LAFCO's role, LAFCO's rules and procedures, please reach out to Don Lockhart and to Sloan Sakai, and we can provide you a background and orientation, answer any of your questions. And for those returning members, I'd like to report there was no substantive changes to LAFCO law by the legislature last year. So there's no significant changes in the procedures or the rules or those policies. So I think on behalf of Don Lockhart, just want to welcome you, and please reach out if there's any questions or we can assist you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
This has been a good first meeting for the year, a good start, and looks like we are down at 5:52. Thank you.
Well, whatever you guys are doing is fantastic. We need to teach the city council to follow the same timeline and guidelines. So I appreciate everybody's time.
Good luck with that.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Good
night.
night. Thank you.
Good night.
Meeting
Nice meeting you
adjourned.
all.
Thanks for your help.
All right, good night.